We are streaming live from the swamp as the undefeated Glenwood Gators in their black jerseys, baby. Blackout night tonight. It's homecoming as they take on undefeated region foe Randolph County on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Short kick that's going to be returned to about the 45-yard line. It's the Gators in Randolph County right now. And the ball's on the ground as the running back was stripped. Randolph County, the Tigers, come in 5-0 on the season. They beat the Lee Scott Warriors 2 weeks ago by 23. So this right now is the only two undefeated teams left in this region. The quarterback is Rhett Huddleston, this junior, who hands it off. And a decent carry and decent yardage there, about 6 yards on the carry. Set up 3rd down and 9. Wendell Winston was the running back. As for your Gators, coming in undefeated in their first year in the GHSA, beating Valley, at Elba, at Comer, Childersburg, and then at Beulah. The game last week against Wiley was canceled due to Hurricane Helene. And 3rd down for those Gators now. Takes the step, looking, hit as he throws, and over his intended target was Huddleston. He was looking for Ryder Pinson. He was open, going to the far sideline, but the pass falls incomplete. Great pass rush, led by number 13 from the Gators, Emery Davis, and punting situation from the Tigers. I'm already telling you right now, I'm pretty fired up seeing these Gators in their black jerseys, black pants, and white helmets. And I'm don't quote me on this. I'm going to find out before the game's over, but I think this is first time in school history they're blacking out tonight. Decent in over end punt that is going to get a Randolph County bounce and will be downed, looks like right inside the 10-yard line. So here come the Glenwood Gators. They're led by their quarterback, Levi Pender, 921 yards on the season, 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He is one of the top quarterbacks just statistically in our coverage area on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. But how about Mekhi Simpson and Jermaine Brown? Both of those guys, 280 yards for Simpson, 7 touchdowns. And Jermaine Brown, 754 yards on the ground, 158 yards per game. As Pender looking, firing wide open, and catching it, going down the sideline, pushed out of bounds at the 42. How about that time from your quarterback, Levi Pender, to who else? Jermaine Brown. And that is a big Glenwood Gators first down. That was on a dime, and Brown showing he can do more than just run. He can catch out of the backfield too. And Brown, I think they're going to get a false start there on the Gators movement up front. We are presented by Zaxby's. Literally just had me a chicken sandwich, and I fed Chris Gates, my esteemed producer, the same thing. Zaxby's is the only place for all your tailgating needs, and specifically with the Glenwood Gators. Thank you to Johnson Humphreys and Phoenix City location for being presenting sponsor. Thank you to CVCC. Gordy Eye Care, the official eye care of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. There goes Brown, hopping in the backfield, gets about 2 yards after the 1st and 15. Second down and 13 now for the Gators. Going to be, nope, RPO. And there, he's still on his feet. That's going to be pass interference as he's going to go all the way into the end zone for a Gators touchdown. How about Tom Cooper? Oh, they're going to say he's down right at the 1, but Cooper had a defender draped all over him, still able to make the catch. Bad tackling from Randolph County, and Cooper does the rest as he gets tackled right at the 1. How about this opening drive for your Glenwood Gators? 5-0 Gators, 5-0 Tigers here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Pender trips to the far side. Is going to, nope, keep it, and he's going to fake everyone out and just stroll in untouched. Touchdown Gators. And Glenwood takes the opening drive, 91 yards down the field. Brown out of the backfield, Cooper for 45, and Pender does the rest. How about that opening drive for your Glenwood Gators? 6-0 already. And set to kick is Kevin Martinez. And Martinez, extra point is straight through. And the Glenwood Gators, one of the hottest offenses in the state, showing why they have a good quarterback, elite running back, dominant wide receivers, and an incredible offensive line. They go 91 yards. We'll be right back after this.
Are you looking for a great deal on a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC full-size truck? Check them out. Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. Take your choice. A brand new 2024 Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks, discounted up to $15,000 off, or 0% financing. Plus, no payments till next year. Here at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. The Glenwood Gators and Randolph County Tigers battle of undefeated, and the Gators take their opening drive after making Randolph County punt 91 yards. And off the arm of Levi Pender, between the long pass out of the backfield to Brown on the first play of the drive, and then Cooper goes 40 yards to the 1. Pender does an RPO, and he strolls in untouched. And that one's going to be returned at the 30. And excellent tackle there for number 21 for the Glenwood Gators, who made the tackle, Wesley McGrew. And here comes the defense. I want to give some shout-outs to that defensive line. Markel Robinson, who has had a phenomenal season so far. Cooper Favors, who's also played, he's done a great job. And then, of course, the dominant presence of number 13, Emery Davis. And that is an excellent tackle there by number 14, Josiah Clark, the linebacker. Holds it to a minimum gain for Randolph County. And as I made mention, Randolph County coming into the game undefeated. They beat Woodland 34-6, Central of Coosa County 48-8, Dadeville 28-0, Lee Scott Academy 44-21, and then Ranburn last week 41-0. They are out of Wadawee, Alabama. Wadawa. I just showed that I don't know all the towns in Alabama. Thank you to Chris. And look at that big hole, and he's still on his feet, carrying tacklers, and a huge gain there from number 2, Wendell Winston. And that gets the Randolph County Tigers fan base excited, and that's a first down for the Gators. 22-yard gain there for Winston. It's 20-0. Carver leads Shaw in that game. 22-0. Pacelli leads Calvary early in the second quarter there, and Harris County up on Griffin 7-0. Make that 20-0. Handoff to Winston again. Winston bounces to the outside, wrapped up, and good tackle by number 22 from Glenwood on the outside there, Tanner Pickering. And second down and 8 now for Randolph County. Power formation now for Randolph County. Huddleston hands it off to the fullback, and Emery Davis there on the tackle. Gain of 2 sets up third and manageable now for Randolph County. And let's see if that defensive line for the Gators can't get after the quarterback here. Defensive coordinator Josh McConnell, who has done a fantastic job for over 15 years. Another power formation, another handoff to the running back, and that looks like that's going to be enough, as it is, for a Randolph County first down. Excellent blocking up front and an even tougher run by Amari Molden that moves the chains for the Tigers. Big-time region matchup for the Gators. Win this game, you're basically 2 games up on Randolph County, and then Lee Scott's already got 1 loss. In 2 weeks, you play them here. So Glenwood trying to stay unbeaten, obviously one of the main goals, but winning the region is a pretty big one too. First down and 10 now. Another handoff, this time to Winston. Winston picking his spots. Gets another 5 yards, and right now Randolph County just power football, getting 4 or 5 yards a pop. And Glenwood gets a guy off. Almost had too many men on the field. And another handoff, and Molden's going to break free. Stiff arms a man and finally pushed down, but not before a huge gain from Molden, and that's going to set up first and goal. Right now, that inside handoff is giving the Gators some trouble. .536 remaining in the first quarter. Another handoff to Molden. Molden kept out of the end zone, stopped right at the 1. Second and goal now for Randolph County. And quarterback sneak, touchdown. So Randolph County gets punched in the face, and they respond back with a drive of their own, and they make it 7-6. Good drive, all running there. Didn't even think about passing. And able to move the sticks, and honestly, they didn't even do anything in the outside either. They did it all power, inside handoff, and Randolph County is an extra point away from tying this game. And that extra point is Up and good. Looked like it may have been off, but actually it is good. And with 4:50 remaining in the first, we got a good one here. Battle of Unbeatens, tied at 7 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Georgia Alabama Sports Live is proud to partner with one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock. And without this partnership, it would be hard to be able to live stream all the different sporting events at high schools, colleges, and local professional teams every single week like we do. So we thank Buffalo Rock for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast, make sure you're drinking a nice, refreshing Pepsi. Delicious. Thank you to Buffalo Rock and Pepsi. Welcome back, everyone, to Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We're at the Swamp as the Gators in their black jerseys for the first time ever are hosting undefeated Randolph County. And after the Gators scored on their opening drive, Randolph County on their second goes all the way down the field, running the football right down the Gators' throat. And it's 7-7. Set to return is Simpson and Brown. And Brown's going to be the one that gets it at the 20, 25, and finally tripped up at the 35-yard line. And that's where one of the hottest quarterbacks in the state takes over. This offense, obviously, we know about the running, as I made mention. I mean, he's already closing in on the 1,000-yard mark in Brown, but the passing of Levi Pender, the balance of this Gators offense. Handoff to Brown. Brown, good blocking in front, makes a couple juke moves, still on his feet, and finally brought down, but he is so tough. He's elusive, he's powerful, and he gets a tough close to 7 yards to set up second down and 4. Pender gonna fire deep, looking for McCrane, and good coverage there by Winston, able to knock it away. Underthrew it just a little bit. If you're Pender, you get a little bit more air under that. I think McCrane can get under it and go for a touchdown. Third down. Hand off to Brown. Brown, not a lot of space, but makes something out of nothing. And they're going to be about a yard short. Fourth down. And if I know Coach Nelson, I think he's going to go for this. I would, if I believe in my running back, I believe in my offensive line. So 4th down and 1 now for the Gators. Almost offsides there for Randolph County. Play clock's down to 7. 3, 2, snap, handoff, Brown. Brown has a big hole, and there he goes. Touchdown, Jermaine Brown. What did I say? If I know Coach Nelson, he's going to hand it off to his running back, number 4, Jermaine Brown. Excellent blocking up front, huge hole, and you're not catching number 4. Gators score again on their second possession of the game. Martinez set for the extra point. I was so excited right there. I pushed Chris's hand and the camera moved. So I apologize to everybody that saw the inside of the walls. They're going to go for two. Direct snap. Did he get in? One official says no. The other one has not given a signal. And they're saying he did not get in. But the Gators, showing why they got one of the best backs in the state, Jermaine Brown, keeps putting on a show. It's 13-7 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a great deal on a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC full-size truck? Check them out. Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierras side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. Take your choice. A brand new 2024 Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks, discounted up to $15,000 off, or 0% financing. Plus, no payments till next year. Here at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
We're back here from the swamp. How about that drive from the Glenwood Gators, Jermaine Brown? He goes 46 yards to the house. And Glenwood leads 13-7. Right now their offense looks unstoppable like they have all season long. Martinez, short kick that's going to be returned at the 30-35, brought down at about the 38-yard line. The Gators, under Coach Ryan Nelson, who played for back-to-back state championships the previous 2 years, now in the first year of the HSAA, is undefeated 5-0. He loves where his team's at and thinks big things for them for the rest of this year, and I'm in a complete agreement with him. I also say thank you to our presenting sponsor, Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile every time you go there. You're going to find the car truck of your dreams, and excellent tackling there by the big guys up front. Cooper was one of them. Also, got to give the big man a shout-out, big number 78 for the Gators with a big tackle to minimum gain. And there's a pass. He's looking, and it'll be taken down. Makai Simpson throws the quarterback Huddleston down, and it's going to be 3rd down and a mile. Third down now for the Gators. Can their defense get another stop? Huddleston looking, setting up a screen pass, and he's got a lot of open space, but a big-time tackle to negate any type of gainage towards the first down. Asher Long was in on that tackle, and it's going to be punting situation now for Randolph County. Set to return is Cam Dawson. And that punt is not as good as the first one, but does get another Randolph County bounce. Gators will have decent field position. They'll start right about the 37-yard line. It's homecoming night tonight, so packed house for the Gators. They had a dedication to Coach Ferris And, of course, the legendary Sammy Howard. There, right when you walk into the swamp, you'll see the two plaques that are up on the kind of like the brick molding. And looking forward to talking to a couple of the members of the Glenwood Alumni Association at halftime. And there's a penalty. So back them up 5 yards with the Gators. And there goes Cooper on the end around, and nice game for Cooper. Cam Cooper gets about 5 yards to set up second down. Gets about 10 yards because of the penalty, and sets up second down at about 5. Another handoff to Brown. Brown breaks a couple tacklers. Now he's carrying the pile, and he is just so tough to bring down. 4 more yards for Brown, 3rd and short. Oh, they are going to say it was enough for a first down. So first down, Glenwood from the 47-yard line. Simpson now in the backfield with Levi Pender. Mason McCrane all by himself, trips to the near side. Handoff, nope, screen pass. River Baker, got it. Baker chopped down, but not before another 5, 6. Let's see where they mark him out. 7-yard gain there for River Baker, and it sets up second down and 3. Every single play this Glenwood offense makes so far in this one has been positive. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pender, nobody in the backfield. Pender looking, gets it out quickly. Simpson makes a man miss, and then gets past another one, still on his feet, and finally chopped down. I mean, what did I say? These two running backs may be the best running back duo in the Chattahoochee Valley area. You take one out, you put 4 in. It doesn't matter if it's Jermaine Brown, if it's Mekhi Simpson. Production is always on the field. Chains are set now. Handoff Simpson. Simpson finally brought down, and for a minimum gain. And that's going to be it for the first quarter. Already a lot of fireworks. When you're watching these Gators, you know you're in for a treat. 13-7 in a battle of unbeatens. We'll be right back on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. Football is back, and the only thing that makes it better is some delicious food from Zaxby's. They're a proud sponsor of Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. And I can tell you that everyone on this team loves their chicken. Get all the favorites, such as their signature chicken sandwich, or try the new chicken finger tacos with your favorite drink. From amazing salads, wings, chicken fingers, and some of the best drinks around, there isn't a better way to enjoy our broadcast without getting some fantastic meals from Zaxby's. Check out the 2 here in Phoenix City, one off Crawford Road and the other on US 80. Thank you again to Zaxby's for sponsoring Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. And make sure you call them for all your catering and tailgating needs this football season. Welcome back, everyone, here to Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. As the Glenwood Gators are driving, and they lead 13-7. Pender, Brown in the backfield, Baker to the near side, bunch formation with McCrane, and Cam Dawson's also in the game. They're going to hand it off to Brown. Brown jukes someone out of their shoes. Brown still on his feet and may have got a first down. He's right at that first down marker. So they are going to say 3rd and 1 now for Glenwood. And this time, that's a sack. And you see the fired up number 58, Ethan Watts, the senior. And that's going to be 4th down and long. About 7 now. It was 3rd and 1. Now it's 4th and 7. Big sack there for Randolph County. Simpson's going to come out. So is number 9 for the Glenwood Gators, Cameron Stone. The receivers that are out there, Cal Lawrence, Mason McCrane, Cam Dawson, River Baker, Brown in the backfield, and Pender obviously at quarterback on 4th down. As the play clock's at 10, and I'm wondering if we're going to get a timeout here from – yep. And so Coach Nelson wants a timeout. We'll take another one too. It's 4th down. Gators got a decision to make. We'll see what they're going to do right after this. Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock, and their partnership with everything that we do. And without business like Buffalo Rock, we wouldn't be able to go cover softball, volleyball games, every type of high school sport you can think of, local college games, and professional. So thank you to those businesses that support us, and specifically Buffalo Rock. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast after a nice long day, why not enjoy it with a nice, refreshing sorry? The best lemon lime soda around. Thank you to Sorry and Buffalo Rock for our partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We're back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's 4th down, and the Gators are going to go for it as they are at Randolph County's 27-yard line. They need to get to about the 20 for a first down. High snap. Pender, Tom is going to throw it to Brown and will be tipped incomplete. Kind of threw it up for grabs, and the defensive player that was guarding Brown, who really had a tough time keeping up with him, an underthrown football allowed him to get over there, and because of it being lobbed, he's able to knock it down, and that's a turnover on downs. Big stop for Randolph County. They did not want to go down 2 scores. And there goes Winston. There is no flags, and that's going to be a touchdown. 73 yards does Winston go, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. How about that? Now, there is a flag at the end of the play. We'll see what, and it's a sideline warning on Glenwood. And there goes the momentum meter. Gators stop Randolph County, drive the length of the field, get a big sack, 4th down, go for it, and then the very next play, first play of the drive for Randolph County, goes 73 for Winston. I think they're going to say sideline warning on Randolph County. And here comes the extra point from the quarterback. And it's good. And just like that, Randolph County takes a 1-point lead over the Gators. You thought they were going away? Got a good one here. We'll be right back after this.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC presents a fantastic lineup of popular full-size SUVs and mid-size trucks. Compare side by side. Take your choice from new Chevrolet Tahoes and GMC Yukons, discounted up to $7,000 off. Or Chevy Colorado and GMC Canyons, discounted up to $5,000 off. Experience unmatched durability, powerful engines, and advanced technology. Choose your perfect vehicle today at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
Are you looking for a great deal on a powerful new Chevrolet?
We're back here on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live, and Randolph County gets the big stop, and that running game goes 73 yards. Brown is going to watch it bounce. He's going to have to pick it up, gets it to the 20, makes a couple people miss, runs over a man, still on his feet, and there goes Jermaine Brown. And Brown gets taken down at the 35. He just decleated somebody. Jermaine Brown just took almost someone's helmet off. Holy smokes. I'm a grown man that's 30, almost 32 years old, and I would not line up across that young man. You couldn't pay me enough money. Great opening kick, a great kickoff return for Jermaine Brown, and now the best field position of the day so far for the Gators as they set up inside the 40 at the Randolph County 36. Brown in the backfield. Instead, it's going to be to Cooper. Cooper still on his feet, and they're just having a tough time tackling these Glenwood Gators backs. And that's an 8-yard gain on first down. Pender fires it out quickly to McCrane. McCrane, first down, pushed out of bounds at the 20. So they're in the red zone again. Nice job by Pender getting that ball out quickly. Pender is going to hand it off to Simpson this time. Simpson juking his way, and he's going to roll in for a touchdown. Holy smokes at the moves inside the pocket there by Simpson. Jukes a couple Randolph County defenders out of their shoes and runs for 20 yards into the end zone. Gators back on top. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to beat a dead horse right now, okay? But if you find me two better backs, and there's a lot of great backs, I'm telling you, there's a lot of them. In our area, I've seen a ton. I don't know anyone better than these two, Simpson and Brown. Martinez's extra point is good, and Glenwood leads 20-14. And this time, Simpson gets a touchdown. I'll be right back after this.
Are you looking for a great deal on a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC full-size truck? Check them out. Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierras side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. Take your choice. A brand new 2024 Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks, discounted up to $15,000 off, or 0% financing. Plus, no payments till next year. Here at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
We're back here at the Swamp. Beautiful night for football. The weather's excellent. And the Glenwood Gators, wearing their black jerseys for the first time in program history, already have 20 points on the board. So the Gators, who, remember, they were losing to Valley 20-0 that first game. They scored a touchdown late in that first half, and the rest has been history for this offense. They have put up, I'm thinking, program history-defining numbers, and they're doing it in the public sector this year, 3A. That's pretty impressive. Martinez is going to do a little bit of a squib kick, and the big man, number 34, is going to be tackled down immediately. The ball comes out. The ball did come out. Oh, they're going to say he's down. Everyone from Glenwood saying the ball should be Gators. Can't throw a challenge flag in high school yet. So I don't know if he was down or not. I have to go back and look. You can watch here. You just click back 30 seconds. And there goes Winston. And he's been a tough handle so far. I think he's already over the century mark for rushing the football is Winston. And gets 3 yards there. It's 29-0. Pacelli is on top of Calvary right now at halftime. Carver and Shaw is still 20-0 Carver, 2 minutes and counting in the third. Another handoff. Another positive gain, this time Molden on the carry. Sets up 3rd and short. And Harris County is 3rd down, and I'll give you that Harris County score here in just a moment. And they lead 24-0, excuse me, at halftime. Hand off to Winston again, and Winston's going to get a first down, and Winston almost breaks free again. Emory Davis had a touchdown-saving tackle, but another Randolph County, first down. Huddleston moves his man over. Winston now in motion. Handoff again to the fullback, and Davis has none of it. Cooper also in on the tackle. Also give a shout out to Markel Robinson. And 2nd down and 9. Those big guys up front, that defensive line, it's going to be a lot on them. Randolph County is a power formation, as you like to see. They are a running football team. And hand off to Winston, kind of a counter play, and Winston's going to break free to the outside. Winston's speed, he won't be caught, and he will be in for 6. We're going to have a shootout here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, so everybody buckle up for this one. Winston, right now, he is just being, you can't tackle him. Bounces it to the outside, and he just ran past everybody. And now they're an extra point away from taking a 1-point lead. Neither team can get a stop, it seems like, right now. This is an old school offense. You got new school, you got the spread, RPOs of Glenwood, and then you got just line it up, fullback, 2 running backs. It's like almost like a Veer type 70s offense. They're going to take a timeout. We're going to stay right here. Glenwood Gators next week. They have a volleyball game against Lee Scott. We'll be there. You don't want to miss it on Georgia Alabama Sports Live on Monday. They play at Central on Tuesday. That's the last regular season game, and then they're going to be heading into the playoffs. As far as for the football team, next week they go on the road to Dadeville, and then they're back home the final 2 weeks of the season. Lee Scott, October the 18th, and then November the 1st after a bye after Lee Scott is Sylacauga. And he has no sense of urgency, does the kicker, but doesn't need it as he kicks it through, and Randolph County goes back up by 1. We'll be right back after this. Georgia Alabama Sports Live is proud to partner with one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock. And without this partnership, it would be hard to be able to live stream all the different sporting events at high schools, colleges, and local professional teams every single week like we do. So we thank Buffalo Rock for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast, make sure you're drinking a nice, refreshing Pepsi. Delicious. Thank you to Buffalo Rock and Pepsi. Welcome back here to Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And that is going to be a pooch kick that is touched by a Gator, but it's going to go out of bounds. Glenwood says they didn't touch it, so it should be a flag, but the referees disagree. And right now, they're putting it on the 35, so I guess it was a penalty. I didn't see any flags there. Hand off to Brown, and Brown pushing the pile, gets 4 yards. Pender gets it out. Cooper wide open, makes a man miss, and now he's running free to a 25-yard line. Nice RPO from Pender, getting it out quickly to Cam Cooper, and another big-time Gators first down. Right now we're heading to a 60-50 type game. Pender. Hand off to Brown again. Brown breaks a tackle. Brown to the outside. Raised to the corner. He's knocked out of bounds at the 3. Make that the 5-yard line. Brown, touchdown. Can arm tackle number 4, and Glenwood gets back on top. And the extra point is good. Glenwood goes up by 6. I told you, we got a shootout. Hopefully Glenwood can get a stop now. It's Randolph County's turn on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC presents a fantastic lineup of popular full-size SUVs and mid-size trucks. Compare side by side. Take your choice from new Chevrolet Tahoes and GMC Yukons, discounted up to $7,000 off. Or Chevy Colorado and GMC Canyons, discounted up to $5,000 off. Experience unmatched durability, powerful engines, and advanced technology. Choose your perfect vehicle today at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
Martinez returns it at 35 and tackled out of bounds at the 40. And there comes that Randolph County offense led by number 2. That guy's had a phenomenal game so far, Winston. He's on par for going over 200 yards, Wendell Winston, the junior. Toss and tackle. Molden trips up over his own feet. Second down now. Right now, this old school offense is giving the Gators defense some trouble. Obviously, they're ready to get into halftime, see if they can't make some adjustments. 6 minutes till halftime. Gators offense, so, has not been stopped. 1 turnover on downs. The other 4 drives, touchdowns. Toss to Winston. Winston, and great pursuit there from the Gators. A host of Gators sets up 3rd down and long, and this is where Glenwood wants to live on defense. 3rd and long, must passing situations for an offense that doesn't like to pass in the first place. Timeout, Randolph County. We'll take 1-2. 3rd and long, 4:51 remaining. Gators lead by 6.
Are you looking for a great deal on a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC full-size truck? Check them out. Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. Take your choice. A brand new 2024 Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks, discounted up to $15,000 off, or 0% financing. Plus, no payments till next year. Here at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
We're back here, 3rd down and 8 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Looking, setting up the screen for Molden. He needs to be tackled, and he's not. Still on his feet. Did they blow him down? I don't see a flag. Oh, they say the pass was incomplete. So they're saying the ball hit the ground, that's incomplete, which is a good thing because he had blockers in front and he had pretty much fooled the Gators defense there, and he broke a couple of tacklers. Who knows if he'd still be running right now. So punting situation. Gators want to go up by 2 touchdowns. And there is a flag, false start against Randolph County. And bad snap. Get out of the way if you're a Gator. And it's bouncing this time. Not a good bounce from Randolph County. And now Glenwood will set up at the Tigers 37. Now if you're Glenwood, good field position. You need to go up by 2 touchdowns. You know this is going to be a high-scoring game. You need to take advantage of any turnovers or any bad mishaps from Randolph County. You got one right here. Golden opportunity with 4:23 remaining until the half. What is Coach Ryan Nelson going to dial up? The offensive genius he is. Pender gets it out, screen pass. And there is a flag. I wonder if they're going to get holding on River Baker. And then Glenwood's wondering why there wasn't a late hit flag on the other side. Cal Lawrence was the target. And they're going to get holding on Glenwood. Bad snap. Pender gets it, though. Got to do something with it. And looks for River Baker and thankfully just gets rid of it. That could have been disastrous if you were the Gators. Second and 20 now. They don't have to make all of it up in one play. Pender looking for McCrane. He catches it. Touchdown, Gators. Levi Pender takes a big hit, but delivers a pinpoint pass, dropping dimes, and McCrane scores a touchdown. And there's a flag. What an unbelievable job there by Pender, taking the hit, standing in there strong, and delivering a beautiful pass. This time he doesn't underthrow anyone, and Mason McCrane scores a touchdown. Gators up by 12, an extra point away, being up by 13. Martinez, 34 points in this first half by the Gators. And this time it was off the arm of the senior, Levi Pender. And Gators lead by 13. We'll be right back after this. Georgia Alabama Sports Live is proud to partner with one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock. And without this partnership, it would be hard to be able to live stream all the different sporting events at high schools, colleges, and local professional teams every single week like we do. So we thank Buffalo Rock for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast, make sure you're drinking a nice, refreshing Pepsi. Delicious. Thank you to Buffalo Rock and Pepsi. Welcome back, everybody, here at the Swamp, Sammy Howard Field. Gators lead the Tigers 34-21, 3:58 remaining here in the first half. And not a great kick there because of the unsportsmanlike conduct that was thrown on McCrane there at the end of the play. So the kick will be caught, fair caught, right at the 50. And that's where Randolph County is going to take over with 3:56 until half. And Winston gets the counter play for 3 yards. And pass. Nobody's open. The ball comes out. And I think the Gators got it. Is it Markel Robinson? No. Robinson was right by it. A fumble on second down. Makes it 3rd and long. Thought Robinson was able to hop on that one. He was close. Third down now for Glenwood. .238 and counting in the half. And that's probably going to be false start on Randolph County, the way the Glenwood Gators are celebrating. And that's going to be 5 yards. So now 3rd and 18, 3rd and 23. That's a long way for a team that doesn't like to pass. Can the Gators get another stop and maybe another touchdown? Huddleston throws it, caught. And it's going to be 4th down and 11. Threw it to Winston. Who else? Is this a punting situation, or does Randolph County feel like they need to score here? Because right now they cannot keep the Gators off the field, their offense. They've scored 5 touchdowns out of 6 possessions, and they're going to have to punt it. And Glenwood's got less than 2 minutes to maybe score and go up by 3 touchdowns and put 40 points on the board here in the first half. They're coming after him. Blocked! Can he pick it up? No, the ball's still on the ground, and it was almost a scoop and score. And that was blocked by Asher Long. And it was picked up by Josiah Clark. Long blocked it. And he tried to do the scoop and score, not able to. And the Gators are going to start at their own 20. How about that Glenwood Gators special teams? I wouldn't be surprised if Pender goes deep right here. Said it's going to be a pitch to Brown. Brown makes 2 people miss. Brown able to get at least 3 yards in what should have been a negative gain. Pender. Hand off to Cooper. Cooper. And a good tackle there from Randolph County. Loss of 4. And he stays in bounds, which means the clock's still going to run. And now a timeout for Glenwood. 3rd and 10. When we come back, 37 seconds left until the half. Gators lead by 13.
My name is Quinteria Perry, and this is my CVCC story. I've graduated from CVCC with my associates in medical assistant, and I received my certification from CVCC. The training that I got from CVC and being prepared to come and do clinicals helped tremendously. I started looking at scholarships, and the Ambassador Scholarship was interesting to me because you did events to earn your scholarship and you meet people. My favorite part about my job is meeting patients every day. They will crack me up every day. They make my day better. I would recommend CVCC to anyone that asks because of the scholarships, the teachers, the small stuff that you can't get at a university. They actually take the time out for each student.
3rd and 10, 37 seconds. Gators lead by 13. Brown and Simpson in the backfield. Pender rolling to his right, setting up a pass. Open is Makai Simpson. How about that play call from Ryan Nelson? And Simpson goes in untouched. Throwback pass, and nobody, and I mean nobody, thought that was coming. Simpson, touchdown. Gators got 40 on the board before the half. Ryan Nelson has been dialing it up. I don't think he's called a bad play all game. And Martinez is an extra point away from having the Gators up 41-21 in the first half. And the extra point is up and good. Randolph County comes into this game undefeated. They gave up 6 in the first week, 8 in the second week, 0 against Dadeville, 21 against Lee Scott, and 0 against Ranburn. That means they had only given up 35 points all season long, ladies and gentlemen. That's an average of 7 points a game, and your Glenwood Gators have 41 on the board, and it's still 29 seconds left until the half. Statements are being made tonight. Still got a whole half to go. But if you're Glenwood, you couldn't have drew it up any better. And that's going to be returned 37. So 24 seconds left until the half. And if I'm Randolph County, I'm just trying to get out of here and regroup and finding some type of option to stop this Glenwood offense. Coming up on Georgia Alabama Sports Live on Sunday, we got the CV Hoops Perfect Practice Fall League. A guy by the name of Jadarian Holloway. His name's Swag. He plays in that league, and he's been playing excellent basketball leading up to the season. Can't wait to see Coach Gators' boys program. And handoff, Davis trips him up. And that probably is going to be the final play of the half unless they're able to get it in there. Time's down to 10 seconds. And they're huddling up, so I'm assuming this is it. Now they're running to the line. I guess they're going to try one more play. And they're still saying it's live, and Winston trips over his own player. And at the end of the first half, the Glenwood Gators put 41 points on the board, and they lead by 20. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, I'll be speaking with some of the Glenwood alumni from the Alumni Association here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
My name is Sergeant Jason Swells, and this is my CVCC story. Class sizes were not too large. The professors in each class had time to talk. It was almost like a one-on-one experience. One of my daughters is a student at CVCC right now. She's going through the arts program. I've got another son who's right behind her who's about to graduate school, and he's already talking about going to CV, and he's ready for it. CVCC did prepare me for my career. They made sure you knew the subject before you walked out of the class, before you took the test. They dedicated 100% of themselves to it. It was a great experience, and I could say for anybody who's deciding or thinking about going into criminal justice, CVCC got my vote all day long because they're on top of their game.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock, and their partnership with everything that we do. And without businesses like Buffalo Rock, we wouldn't be able to go cover softball, volleyball games, every type of high school sport you can think of, local college games, and professional. So thank you to those businesses that support us, and specifically Buffalo Rock. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast after a nice long day, why not enjoy it with a nice refreshing Sorry? The best lemon lime soda around. Thank you to Sorry and Buffalo Rock for our partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Football is back, and the only thing that makes it better is some delicious food from Zaxby's. They're a proud sponsor of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And I can tell you that everyone on this team loves their chicken. Get all the favorites, such as their signature chicken sandwich, or try the new chicken finger tacos with your favorite drink. From amazing salads, wings, chicken fingers, and some of the best drinks around,
There isn't a better way to enjoy our broadcast without getting some fantastic meals from Zaxby's. Check out the two here in Phoenix City, one off Crawford Road and the other on US 80. Thank you again to Zaxby's for sponsoring Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And make sure you call them for all your catering and tailgating needs this football season.
Welcome back, everyone. Halftime here as the Gators lead 41-21 on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And I am with a very special lady, Miss Angie Idell Jackson Yarbrough. I mean, she's got so many last names, but I love her, and she's meant a lot to me. Miss Angie, how are you doing here today?
Doing great. Thank you
Yes,
for
ma'am.
asking.
Yes, ma'am. So the reason we have you up here because of the Glenwood Alumni Association that started about over a year ago now.
Yes.
It seems like. So let's talk about what got the idea to have a Glenwood Alumni Association, and why is it important to have here at the school?
Chuck Hall was the person who thought of it first. He got in touch with several of the people, I think Johnny Sanders, and then he started thinking, well, I need some females. So he said, you know, let's ask Angie, and then I asked Julie and Sherry. Julie Gunner and Sherry Prickett. They have new names also, but anyway, so we just felt like we wanted to be involved, and I think people really want to be involved. They just didn't know how.
Right.
So Chuck came up with the idea of starting an alumni association, and it's just been like rolling.
Yes.
I mean, it's doing great.
Yes.
We're excited about the progress that we've made with it thus far.
Yeah.
And tonight we had a very special dedication. We call it the Success Pillars. And we honored two of the heroes of Glenwood. Back in our day, we all three graduated in 1975. And Sammy Howard and Bill Ferris were the two gentlemen that we honored. And we had representatives from their families.
Awesome. And
it was just a very, very special moment for us. And it worked out that we had the class of 1974. They were having their 50-year reunion this weekend.
how about that?
So they showed up. So we had a huge crowd. So just really excited, yes. And we had Karki Freeman, one of the guys who graduated 83. He brought his trumpet and played
How about that?
the fight song that Bill Ferris wrote the words to, but he took the Florida State University fight song and put the Glenwood words to it. So that was all exciting.
I mean,
and
that is
fun.
awesome, Miss Angie, and I'm so glad to be a part of the Glenwood Alumni
I
Association.
know.
Class of 2011.
Yay.
We're going almost on 15 years since I graduated high school.
Wow.
I can't believe it's been that long.
Hey, what about us? Almost
Y'all
50.
look great. I'm
Thank
telling
you.
But I need to ask Miss Julie Gunter. We were talking about the tent situation that's happening out there. How
Right.
many alumni came back tonight, and how awesome is that?
Well, what we counted was about 150.
Wow.
And so we had a real good crowd. We had, like Angie was saying, the class of, 1974, you know, that brought a good crowd in. And then others just started gathering, and it was a great crowd. We had food, and we had drinks, and so everybody was able to gather around and talk and have some food to eat. And, yeah, we had some of the younger. We had multiple generations that were there we had one girl that showed up, and she just graduated last year.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, so it was really good to see. Everybody was really happy to be here. The other class took a tour of the school and the campus, and so it was very enjoyable. They're still here. Most everybody's still here.
Yeah,
They're
you can't
having a
leave
good
right
time.
now. Glenwood's beating an undefeated team by 20 points. I mean, how about the Gators, man?
Right.
Especially into
Great
the
job.
new league. It's really impressive.
Yeah.
But we got a big golf tournament coming up. Miss Sherry Prickett, talk about next Friday. Excuse me, not next Friday. 2 Fridays from now.
2 weeks
when we
from
take on
today.
Lee Scott, October
Yes.
the 18th. How can people be involved with that golf
We're
tournament?
going to start the day off that day with a huge golf tournament at the Lakewood Golf Course in Phoenix City. And this is really the first big fundraiser that the Glenwood Alumni Association has sponsored. And we want to thank Chip Curley especially
Oh,
for
yeah.
getting involved in the event and helping us plan this event. I think he has over 20 teams that are
Jeez.
going to play, and we've sold over 40 holes, and we have 3 or 4 tents that have been sold, and I'm under the impression that there's supposed to be some really good door prizes and raffles and all kinds of things going on that day. So we're very excited about that. The money that we raise for the Alumni Association will be spent, of course, to help Glenwood in whatever way that they need, whether it's academic or something like physical for the buildings, or we've heard like art boards are needed, computers are needed,
Right.
those type of things. We know the Booster Club, pretty much sponsors most of the things for athletics.
Right.
But then our money will go maybe towards other things, but if athletics needs us, we're open to those ideas as well. So we were very excited. This was our very first really project tonight that we've done. We've been meeting for over a year. We have representatives from the 70s, I think the 90s, and the early 2000s on the board. So we feel like we have a good smattering of people on there to help us know. Some of the people have children at Glenwood now, so, some of them have grandchildren.
Right.
So we're very excited to have just a real diverse board and age-wise, so that we can know what the Gators need, and we want to support them. And this has really been the first big effort in 55 years to
Wow.
have an alumni association. So we're hoping everybody will get involved and that everybody will support us, and that's what we need. And if anybody wants to know how to join or how to get in, how to do anything, they can, of course, call the school. We also have an email address, which I cannot remember what it is right now. I think it's GAA Gators, Glenwood Alumni Association Gators @gmail.com. And, of course, Chuck Hall is in charge of it. He works at TSIS, and I'm sure you can get in touch with him there. Oh, yes, we also have a website as well, so you can look up the Glenwood. And we're on social media. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. So look at our pages there. Join. We have over 700 followers on social media. We have over 500 email addresses that we have a database built. Send out pretty regular emails, especially after week. So everybody will get an email reminding them. Well, we sent one out about the golf tournament this week, but the next meeting we have, we'll send out just to update everybody and let them know what we're doing. We're just excited and hope that everybody that's ever really graduated from Glenwood will get in touch with us and let us know how you're doing, and that you want to be a part of us.
I think
We'd
that's
love
awesome.
to have everybody.
Yes, no doubt about it. And I'm going to go back now to Miss Angie. And, we were talking about what this place means and how special it is, not just for me. I love coming back. It's awesome, pretty surreal that I'm sitting here calling games for a place that I used to play at so many years ago. But what does Glenwood mean to you, Miss Angie, and why is being a Gator so special, and why you love coming back every single year?
I think all three of us can just sit here and say that these really were great times when we were here as students. And I know you have to think back how many years, 50 years. And everybody, we loved everyone. There were just the social problems that, unfortunately, kids have to face today. We didn't have anything like that. And it's just, we were very blessed. And I think that when we think back on Glenwood, we just have the absolute best memories. And we love Glenwood. Even though we've just now gotten the Alumni Association started, like I said earlier, we've all longed to be back and to be able to give back to this school. And I think that that's just been absolutely great. A huge blessing for all of us to be able to get this started and to participate.
Right.
And we are just so excited about tonight because we did have so many people that showed up.
100%.
And we were just talking about it walking up here. We want this to be even bigger next year. And we want people to know that this is not a exclusive organization in any way. You graduated from Glenwood, please reach out and join us, because the more people we have, the greater outcome will be. So we just all love it. Our memories are great. And
Yes.
we're proud to be a Gator. Once a Gator, always a Gator.
Exactly right. Last question is, what, like some of the fees and the stuff that like the dues and stuff that you need to join the association. So once you email either Miss Sherry Martin or Chuck Hall or Miss Angie, once you email them and you say you want to be involved, what's the next process to make sure you're involved in getting all the newsletters and everything else?
Okay, so to join the actual Glenwood Alumni Association is $50 per year per member.
Okay.
So if you join, it's $50, and then if you want an annual sports pass, that's an extra $100. So if it's, you know, you and you just want a sports pass, it's $150. If you just want to be a member, it's $50. If you and your, you know, significant other both graduated from Glenwood, then it's $100 for the 2 memberships and $200 for the sports passes. So, but we will accept any donation that anyone would like to give, because we've had people give a lot more than that, and we really appreciate those donations. And I think we also just want to mention that Jim Matthews donated the pillars for the pillars outside the football field, and they are beautiful. And if you haven't had a chance to see them and you're a Glenwood alumni, you need to come up here and look at them. They're gorgeous.
Yes.
So we do appreciate all the donations that have been made so far, and just anybody who wants to join, like I said, if you'll just look up Glenwood Alumni, you do have to request to be a member of the Facebook page. But
it's a Facebook group, so you got to request to be in the group.
You have to request to be in the group, but we monitor that. Just tell us who you are and what year you graduated, and we'll be glad to make you a member of the group. Then you can find out all the information that you need in order to become a member of the actual association. So, and we actually operate under the Glenwood Foundation Board.
Awesome.
So we're a 501c3, just like they are. So all your donations are tax deductible, and we have a member of the Glenwood Foundation Board that comes to our meetings, and then we have members from our board that go to the Glenwood Foundation Board. So we're very involved with Glenwood.
Well, I just want to say thank y'all so much, especially Miss Angie, for last year. I started this Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and her and Mr. Chuck really helped us get off the ground to do the Glenwood State Championship. So thank y'all so much. I'm proud to be the Glenwood Alumni Association and looking forward to doing big, great things this year. All right, thank y'all, wonderful ladies. We're going to take a break. When we get back, we got halftime here. Glenwood leads Randolph County 41-21 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Football is back, and the only thing that makes it better is some delicious food from Zaxby's. They're a proud sponsor of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And I can tell you that everyone on this team loves their chicken. Get all the favorites, such as their signature chicken sandwich, or try the new chicken finger tacos with your favorite drink. From amazing salads, wings, chicken fingers, and some of the best drinks around, there isn't a better way to enjoy our broadcast without getting some fantastic meals from Zaxby's. Check out the 2 here in Phoenix City, one off Crawford Road, and the other on US 80. Thank you again to Zaxby's for sponsoring Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And make sure you call them for all your catering and tailgating needs this football season.
My name is Quinteria Perry, and this is my CVCC story. I've graduated from CVCC with my associates in medical assistant, and I received my certification from CVCC. The training that I got from CVC and being prepared to come and do clinicals helped tremendously. I started looking at scholarships, and the Ambassador Scholarship was interesting to me because you did events to earn your scholarship and you meet people. My favorite part about my job is meeting patients every day. They will crack me up every day. They make my day better. I would recommend CVCC to anyone that asks because of the scholarships, the teachers, the small stuff that you can't get at a university. They actually take the time out for each student.
Georgia-Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock, and their partnership with everything that we do. And without businesses like Buffalo Rock, we wouldn't be able to go cover softball, volleyball games, every type of high school sport you can think of, local college games, and professional. So thank you to those businesses that support us, and specifically Buffalo Rock. And next time you're watching a Georgia-Alabama Sports Live broadcast after a nice long day, why not enjoy it with a nice, refreshing sorry? The best lemon lime soda around. Thank you to Sorry and Buffalo Rock for our partnership on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Gators put an offensive show. We got the greatest show on grass going on right now for the Glenwood Gators. Levi Pender, 2 touchdown passes, one to McCrane that was just beautifully thrown over the top of the Randolph County defense. Jermaine Brown was excellent. Mekhi Simpson just as good out of the backfield catching. And that offense was just hitting on all cylinders. 6 touchdowns in 7 drives. And on the one drive they didn't score, they were deep in Randolph County territory and just messed up turnover on downs on 4th down. Aside from that, it's been all Gators, and they get the ball to start the second half. So if they can score a touchdown here, you're looking at what is already a 3-score game to a 4-score game. And with an offense that is predicated on the run, you would think that's putting the – oh, and how about that? Look, almost an onside kick, but great hands. And let's see who that number is. That is number 56 for the Glenwood Gators. How about that? Cooper Favors. Nice job, man. All right, first down from the 45 is the Glenwood Gators offense. You got McCrane. You got Lawrence. You got River Baker. You got Brown in the backfield. And also Cameron Stone. High snap. Gets it out. Baker. Lawrence has got it. Decent blocking from River Baker. And Lawrence able to get 5 yards on first down. We are presented by Zaxby's CVCC. Do not go anywhere for your car buying or truck buying experience other than Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. Jared Hudson, an alumni of the Glenwood Gators, who is the general manager there at Glenn Smith. We appreciate their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live, one of the first founding sponsors, presenting sponsors in Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. Go to glennsmithchevy.com, and there goes Brown. Brown still on his feet. First down. Go to glennsmith.com to see all the inventory and why everybody says get ready to smile. And Pepsi, Buffalo Rock, they give back so much to the community. They are everywhere. And Pepsi products, I love Pepsi, Pepsi Zero, Mountain Dew. I mean, just fantastic drinks. And we appreciate Pepsi and Buffalo Rock. And there goes Brown. Brown makes a man miss. Brown still on his feet before he's tackled at the 22-yard line. Gators first down. Mekhi Simpson now in the game. Pender, handoff to Simpson. Simpson makes a man miss. Simpson makes another man miss. Simpson still on his feet. Touchdown. You can't tackle these guys. Mekhi Simpson jukes one man, stiff arms another, goes down the sideline for 6. Tell me if you heard that once or twice today. That's touchdown number 7 for this Gators offense already. And they lead by 26 points against a team that's given up 35 all season. Martinez. And extra point is up and good. And Gators on the opening second half drive go 60 yards. And Simpson goes in the end zone for the second time today as they lead by 27. We'll be back after this.
Are you looking for a great deal on a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC full-size truck? Check them out. Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierras side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. Take your choice of brand new 2024 Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks, discounted up to $15,000 off, or 0% financing, plus no payments till next year. Here at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
We're back here. Central leads Auburn 27-21 now. And a battle of undefeateds and number 1 versus number 2, literally 15 minutes down the road. So you got Glenwood, you got Central, both undefeated, both about 10 minutes apart. No, heck, not even 10 minutes. I'd say 5 minutes on Somerville Road. Swamp, Garrett Harrison Stadium, and they both are leading right now as Martinez is going to have that one. Fair catch, the ball's on the ground, and they're going to say – the Gators players would point like they had it, and nobody had the football. And now Auburn goes back on top by 7. So I don't know what happened in the span of 30 seconds, but Central was up by 6. Now Auburn just goes up by 1, 28-27. All right. Gators had a tough time with this Randolph County offense there in that first half. They were able to get a few stops. That's why they have the 4-touchdown lead. And that looks like that's going to be against Randolph County. So a 5-yard penalty. It's going to be 1st and 15 now for the Tigers. Hound off. Molden. Big hole. Gets 10. Harris County about to beat Griffin. They're up 31-8. And Pacelli is leading Calvary 43-0. 2nd down. Another counter play. This time Winston. Winston still on his feet. They didn't tackle him, and there he goes. Winston breaking another tackle. And big gain for the running back. Like I said, he's definitely close to the 200-yard mark for this game. He broke the century mark in that first half on very few carries. That guy has been electric for Randolph County. Carver beat Shaw 40-7. That is a final. And quick pitch that's going to be close to a 1st down. Molden. Ball does come out, but they're going to say he was down. 1st down, Randolph County. another tackle. Markel Robinson on the tackle along with Emery Davis. Nice job by Robinson. 2nd down and 9 now. Option to Molden. Molden breaks 2 tackles and still on his feet. Helmet comes off from a Glenwood Gator. Another 1st down for the Tigers. Want to say thank you to State Farm, Carol Purdue, one of the biggest State Farm agents in Phoenix City. Thank you to Miss Carol for her support, someone that has had 2 daughters graduate from Glenwood. We thank you for Miss Carol. Give her a call right now for a quote today. Serve the community for 15 years. Also, thank you to Terry Johnson Agency. That's my insurance agent in Columbus. Terry Johnson Agency, Jeremy Crosby, been serving the community for over 30 years. Life, home, on auto, and church. Winston, touchdown. Winston and Molden, not a bad duo themselves. And Randolph County scores there to make it 48-27. Literally no urgency, no rushing him, but the kicker just keeps kicking it through. Glenwood, 48, and actually the extra point was no good. I was just looking at how he was kicking it instead of where the ball actually went. So missed the extra point. Still a 3-touchdown lead for the Gators. Randolph County now going to kick off in another kick that's just right to Cooper Taylor. And Gators will start at about the 46-yard line. Cooper Favors, excuse me. How about those Atlanta Falcons last night with a huge win over rival Bucks, and you like that had 500 yards. He don't even have. I'm not calling him Kirk Cousins anymore. That's Kirko Chains. You like that. Getting a big win. And right now, Levi Pender and his Gators are like that as they lead 48-27. Handoff Cooper. Cooper breaks 2 tackles. It's still on his feet, and there goes Cam Cooper. Breaking tackles, race to the corner, touchdown! Winston tried to catch him. He broke 4 tackles right there, and Cooper put his name in there with Simpson and Brown. This is a 3-headed monster. Gators have 54 on the board. There is a flag. And we're going to see what the flag is on. I think they're signaling face mask. Yeah, so face mask on. Randolph County, decline, touchdown Glenwood. Cam Cooper looked like he was about to be tackled for loss, breaks 2, then tackled again, this time right at the line of scrimmage, breaks the 3rd, and then able to withstand a great effort from Winston trying to tackle him right at the goal line. And Martinez puts 55 points. We got a double nickel for the Gators. Still 7:18 remaining here in the 3rd. Gators up. Missed the extra point, but Gators up by 54-27. I don't know why I keep missing these, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm sorry about that. Every one of them looked good from the angle I'm at, but it wasn't good. Cam Cooper's run was. They are up by 27.
Are you looking for a great deal on a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC full-size truck? Check them out. Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierras side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. Take your choice. A brand new 2024 Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks, discounted up to $15,000 off, or 0% financing. Plus, no payments till next year. Here at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
We're back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Randolph County scores a touchdown, cuts the lead to 21, and Glenwood goes right down the field. And they've scored now twice already here in this second half, and the ball almost recovered by Gator. And that's where Randolph County will set up. Combined 81 points scored here tonight, and we're not even halfway through this 3rd quarter. We're going to have the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game, and I'm going to have to go ask someone else because I'm almost thinking it could be 3 people that get it. Could be Brown, could be Cooper, could be Simpson, could be Pender. And it's a 5-yard gain for Winston. There's Winston. And the ball is. So right now there is a flag on the play right now. And that's going to be holding on Randolph County. Second down and 14. Huddleston. Rolling, looking, firing. And they're going to get pass interference on the Gators. And I want to also give a shout out to the offensive coordinator, Earl Alexander. Him and Coach Nelson have just been on point tonight. Handoff. And now there's a penalty. This one looks like an unsportsmanlike. We're going to see who that's on. Oh, they're going to get unsportsmanlike on Randolph County. So back up Randolph County. And they want a timeout. Coach is not happy with that. And we're going to take one, too. Gators lead by 27 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Football is back, and the only thing that makes it better is some delicious food from Zaxby's. They're a proud sponsor of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And I can tell you that everyone on this team loves their chicken. Get all the favorites, such as their signature chicken sandwich, or try the new chicken finger tacos with your favorite drink. From amazing salads, wings, chicken fingers, and some of the best drinks around, there isn't a better way to enjoy our broadcast without getting some fantastic meals from Zaxby's. Check out the two here in Phoenix City, one off Crawford Road and the other on US 80. Thank you again to Zaxby's for sponsoring Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and make sure you call them for all your catering and tailgating.
Punting situation and a decent punt for Glenwood. So what happened? We're back here. Minute 37 in the left in the third. Gators up by 27. Our Facebook feed went down. We're still live on YouTube. And there goes Winston. And he's going to go all the way untouched. That breaks 200 yards for Winston and another Randolph County touchdown. And they're going to go for two now. And Winston's going to be denied. Davis throws him down.
Are you looking for a great deal on a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC full-size truck? Check them out. Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. Take your choice. A brand new 2024 Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks, discounted up to $15,000 off, or 0% financing. Plus, no payments till next year. Here at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone. Randolph County scores on a long Winston touchdown, and Gators are up 54-33. Randolph County will not go away. They've done a really good job on offense. Defensively is where they've had their troubles. Welcome back, everybody, as Lawrence gets a couple big hits, moves the chains first down. Auburn leads Central 31-27, heading into the fourth. So fourth quarter about to start over there in a battle of 1 versus 2. Red Devils haven't lost a game in 2 years. Minute left here in the in the third quarter. We're back live on Facebook. Sorry, everyone that lost us on YouTube there for a minute. Brown. And gets 3 yards. And that's probably, that's going to be the end of what was a very entertaining third quarter. Both teams scored 2 touchdowns, and the Gators lead 54-33 with 1 quarter left to play, and a battle of unbeatens, Tigers and Gators on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock, and their partnership with everything that we do. And without businesses like Buffalo Rock, we wouldn't be able to go cover softball, volleyball games, every type of high school sport you can think of, local college games, and professional. So thank you to those businesses that support us, and specifically Buffalo Rock. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast after a nice long day, why not enjoy it with a nice, refreshing sorry? The best lemon lime soda around. Thank you to Sorry and Buffalo Rock for our partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a great deal on a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC full-size truck? Check them out. Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. Take your choice. A brand new 2024 Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks, discounted up to $15,000 off, or 0% financing. Plus, no payments till next year. Here at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
Actually loses a couple yards. Good job by Randolph County. Second and goal now for Glenwood. And that is going to be touchdown. Quarterback keeper for Levi Pender. And the Gators put 60 up on the scoreboard. Pacelli beat Calvary 55-0. Martinez, 61-33. Glenwood with the lead. 9:51 left here in the fourth. Welcome back, everybody, here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We apologize when the feed went down. It went down for a couple minutes. That was not intended by us, so we apologize for that inconvenience. $9:51. So ball goes out of bounds there. Randolph County will get it this at the 35. Oh, they elect to re-kick. And that one is going to be fair caught, so they'll start at the 41. Devin Buller was the one that fair caught the ball. Handoff Winston, and Winston gets nothing. Tackle made by Klein Edwards for the Gators. Oh, what a big hit by Emory Davis. Biggest hit of the night by number 13. Auburn now up 38-27 on Central. Third down and 11 now for Randolph County. Pass now for Huddleston, running for his life. Gets rid of it and almost intercepted. Fourth down and 11 now. And they're going to punt. And there's 4 minutes left in that battle of heavyweights, Auburn and Central. And right now the Red Devils are in trouble. Cam Dawson set to receive. Randolph County set to punt. And that punt's going to go out of bounds at the 30, and that's where the Gators were set up shop. And let's see if Pender's coming out. Yep, the entire starting offense will come out as they lead by 28 with 8:15 remaining in this one. Handoff Brown. Brown still running free. Brown may be trying to eclipse the 200-yard mark. Brown finally brought down, but not after a 30-yard gain, and first down Glenwood. Brown will now get a breather, and they're going to bring Simpson in. Brown's had a fabulous game. Simpson's going to have a big hole. Simpson's going to make a man miss, and you're not catching him. Touchdown. Makai Simpson for another Glenwood Gators touchdown. Gators now have 67 points. Are they going to break 70? And Martinez makes it 68-67. to 33. Welcome back, everyone, here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. The Gators lead 68-33. Martinez will kick it. And ball's on the ground, and Gators are going to get on top of it. And a muffed kickoff, and Gators get it back. But I think I have someone in the leader is Levi Pender's going to be done for the night. Jermaine Brown's going to be done for the night. Cam Cooper's going to be done for the night. Makai Simpson's going to be done. And I have someone already a leading candidate for player of the game. Cam Dawson comes in late. Backup quarterback now in the game. And the backup quarterback for the Gators is Jalen Stanley. As the clock is running. I'm going to wait until at least a couple more minutes before I announce who the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. And running it now and losing 5 yards. Good tackle. English gets thrown down hard. 3rd down now and long for the Gators offense. Hand off to English. English to the outside. English still on his feet. Hard run from him. And it'll be 3rd down. That was 2nd down. So here's 3rd down. Excuse me, it is 4th down. The yard marker confused me. Thought it was 4th down. And they're going to bring the punt team on. good punt. It's going to go out of bounds. At 15-yard line. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this.
Are you looking for a great deal on a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC full-size truck? Check them out. Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. Take your choice. A brand new 2024 Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks, discounted up to $15,000 off, or 0% financing. Plus, no payments till next year. Here at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
Back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and Winston still in the game. He's been phenomenal. Winston falls down. First down, Winston. On homecoming night, the Gators in their black uniforms put on a show. Looking, firing. Nice pass caught by the kicker, or who is a kicker. He's not just only a kicker. Michael Robinson, the junior, and gets a first down. Nice pass from Huddleston. When he's had time, he can make the plays. Just hasn't had a lot of time when he does throw. Under 4 minutes now remaining. Another pass. On the run is Huddleston. And pushed out of bounds. English puts him out of bounds. Gain of 1. A long way he had to run for 1 yard. Bad snap over the head of Huddleston. Winston picks it up, broken play, and this is where someone like him can make something happen, but excellent tackle. By number 17 for Glenwood, Colton Head. So 3rd down and 7. Make it a long 7 or short 8, however you want to view it, for Randolph County. Handoff Winston. Winston breaks free, and there he goes. Winston, 40, still on his feet. And Winston, touchdown. This game tonight's going to be won by the Gators, but Wendell Winston, have yourself a night, young man. That guy's a baller. Looks like the fastest guy on the field. He would be starting for anybody in the state. And if you're Randolph County, I know you're going to come up short here tonight, but you got a stud at running back in Winston, and you have everything in front of you to still make the playoffs. 2:02 remaining. And extra point is up and good. So with 2:02 remaining, Winston scores again. I'm wondering if he has close to 300 yards already tonight. It's 68-40. Well, now's a good time to go ahead and say who the Alex Quinney All-State Player of the Game is. as he's talking with his teammate, Cam Cooper. That is Mekhi Simpson, number 1. Fantastic game today, as he was electric out of the backfield, did a great job on defense when he did play defense. Offense, he caught the ball in the backfield for a touchdown. He obviously had several rushing touchdowns. You could have picked him. You could have picked Cooper. You could have picked Pender. You could have picked Brown. I mean, you couldn't have gone wrong either way. But I'm going to give Mekhi Simpson as the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. So him and Mason McCrane, who won the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game 2 weeks ago at Beulah, both of them will be receiving a plaque here next week. So make sure to go like us on Facebook, Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and follow us, subscribe on YouTube. You'll see that post after the plaques are awarded to both of those young men. The hands team for Glenwood has been on point. They have not let anything go by them. Red English there on the recovery. Next week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, we won't have the Gators. And Auburn defeats Central 38-33. The Red Devils go down. And we'll have a new number 1 in 7A. I wouldn't be surprised if these two teams play in the state championship or again in the playoffs. Whether it be the semifinals or the state, these two teams will be facing off against each other. And the keeper, nothing there. Second down now. $108 points scored in this one between these two teams. We got an offensive shootout. But on homecoming night, Gators are going to win this one. And there's the favorite position in football, victory formation. Player of the game, again, Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the game is Mekhi Simpson. And they're going to let the play clock run all the way down. Another kneel. And this night belongs to the Gators. Their offense scores 10 touchdowns. And they're going to win homecoming night against an undefeated, well-coached Randolph County team, 68-40. Coach Ryan Nelson's team now goes to an unbelievable 6-0 in their first year in the AHSAA. Levi Pender was incredible. Jermaine Brown was untackleable. If that's even a word, I made that up. Mekhi Simpson was electric. The defense made plays when they need to, and they stay undefeated. For Randolph County, everything's still in front of them to make the playoffs. They come up short, but they got Comer next week at Childersburg, Beulah, and then home against Hoax Bluff to round out the rest of the season. Well, we had fun here at the Swamp, and the Glenwood Gators will go now to 6-0. And they will go to 4-0 in region play. They'll have Dayville next week, but from Chris Gates, the MVP producer, I'm Thrift Barringer saying good night, everyone. We'll see you next time on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Thank you again to our presenting sponsors, Gordy Eye Care, the the eye care, the official eye care. I'm going to get it out. The official eye care of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Thank you to Griff Gordy and his support of what we do. You can call and get an appointment today. Thank you to Gordy Eye Care. Thank you to Zaxby's. Thank you to Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. Thank you to CVCC. Thank you to Terry Johnson Agency. Thank you to State Farm, Care Purdue. Thank you to Masterwall. Thank you to Glenn Smith. Thank you to Pepsi, Buffalo Rock. See you later, everybody.
Are you looking for a great deal on a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC full-size truck? Check them out. Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. Take your choice. A brand new 2024 Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks, discounted up to $15,000 off, or 0% financing. Plus, no payments till next year. Here at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.